Somebody in the comments wanted to know how many months. I've been constipated for like 4 months straight.
What? Welcome to the show with DeMarco and Kayla. Deep dive into life twists, see you later. We got questions, got thoughts, no hesitation. Why we like this now is your destination. Pop culture, trends to daily grind hustle. Breaking it down, talking truth, no muzzle. You feel lost, sometimes we gonna navigate. Letting you know it's never too late. Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.
Hey, I didn't think you would know. What's going on, y'all? My name is Marco, aka DeMarco, and this is Kayla, my lovely co-host. This is week 34 of Why Are We Like This Now podcast. I just, just singing weird songs, and I didn't think she would know. I just feel like you just feel like you. I know. I don't know. I think women are dumber than what they really are.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just playing. I don't know how you grew up. I don't know the songs you listen to.
Fuck off. Yes, you do, because we've talked about it 100 times.
What kind of music do you listen to? Everything.
A lot of rock.
Everybody always says everything. Women always say, I listen to everything. But then once you put on some fucking heavy metal, fucking death metal shit,
okay,
I don't listen to it either. But I'm just saying, like, they'll say everything, and then the first thing you do whenever you put something weird on, they're like, yeah, this is cool.
I listen to a lot of rock, and I listen to a lot of rap and R&B. But old stuff, nothing new.
Because you're not listening. I'm going to send you a playlist. I might even post a playlist, but it's a playlist of new R&B singers. It's a vibe. Anytime.
Well, I like SZA.
Well, yeah, SZA's good, but there's a whole genre of R&B like.
No, I don't.
And you're not listening because like there's people that have millions of streams and you wouldn't even think that they had. You'll be like, who the fuck is this? And then you listen to the song, you'll be like, oh, I like this. This is a vibe. My pussy is wet right now.
I'll listen to anything that makes my pussy wet.
Exactly.
I'll listen to it. No, I'll listen to it. I'm just saying I'm stuck on old stuff because that's what I grew up with and that's what I like to listen to.
So what I've been doing recently is like I put things in like just to make it different. Mondays is Mexican Monday, Tuesdays is Tex Tuesday, White People Wednesday, and I listen to all the white people, But Thursday is one of my favorite days because it's throwback, and I listen to anything from the 90s R&B to fucking 90s rap to fucking look at Sublime. I got the Sublime shirt on right now. That's what I would do, but Fresh Fridays comes out and you listen to all the new shit. I feel like if I stay up to date, like I feel like I'm still young if I listen to the new shit and not be like, oh, this is trash. There are a lot of trust stuff that's trash, but I'm just saying like you really have to listen. I'm gonna send you a playlist and I might put a little playlist on here though, but.
Okay, you do that.
I'm wondering as a woman, whenever you see a guy pass by in a car, do you judge him off the music that he's playing? Okay, because like.
Sometimes I sing to people, like, because I always have my windows open, even if it's hot. I just have this thing where I always need my windows open, and so I like listen to it like blasting. It could be anything, and I'm like singing, and then sometimes there's a motorcycle guy, and he's looking at me, and then I'm singing, and then I'm trying to do the winky thing, and then
you still can't do it. You're like,
and then he thinks I'm retarded, but then I smile, and then he's like, he waves or something, and I don't know. I'll sing to people out the window. I don't care. I'm crazy.
but because I was just thinking about that. Like, so sometimes I'm listening to something and I'm like, this is probably the gayest thing I could ever fucking listen to. And so like if I pull up next to somebody, I'm like, let me put on some more rap music now. You know what I mean?
Just windows. Every something.
See, your dog's calling me gay. He's like, yeah, he's gay.
No, he's looking out the window. I don't know what he's barking at.
He's your protector. He's your protector. That's what he's supposed to do.
He's barking at Halloween decorations. The guy across the street did all his, and he has like this big Jack Skellington. I think the thing's like 12 feet or something like that. So I think he got
spooky season is upon us too. It's my favorite. We just need the weather to change. We just need this weather to be You
It's like
know,
a fucking 100 degrees here.
that
Don't
it's
even
still in the
know.
90s here too. And even whenever like I look at it, it says it's 80s all the way through, but the fucking heat index is high and it's 87 and it feels like 90 something, and I'm like, it's so fucking hot. And look, I'm wearing the sweater. Like my favorite season is the sweater or the hoodies with the hoochie daddies, because you know I wear the little shorts. Like that's my favorite season. My legs don't get cold. My legs don't get cold.
I know women are the same way. But what I was gonna say is that like here it's cold at night. It's pretty cold. It's pretty chilly at night here. But like in the day, it's like hot as fuck. So it's like you don't know what you're gonna wear. You gotta like kind of. I've changed 3 times today. Literally, no, 4 times today because I changed because I had PJs on or something revealing this morning. So I had to change into regular clothes to bring my kids to school. Then I change again to like be normal day wear. Then I change again to go to the gym, and then I just changed a few minutes ago for.
See, but as a man, what I'll do is like this is what I'm wearing. I went for a run earlier, so what I did was I put this up. Then I go change into my running stuff. I'll go run, come back, take a shower, and then I'll put this back on.
I didn't even take a shower yet from the gym. I'm gonna take one after. Smell. So
no, I didn't say ew. I said
So I was at the gym today. I'm telling you, there was a girl and people that stunk so bad, and I'm like, dude, don't put on perfume, okay? Because I promise you, it's not masking anything. It's just making me feel like I want to throw up.
I said that the other day. It's like I don't understand how people can smell good. I can tell you that it's bad because I talk shit about people that smell like shit at the gym. But at the same time, like I start off in the stair stepper and I'll do like an hour and a half on the stair stepper, and then I lift weights. So what I've been having to do is go take a second pair of clothes because I'm sweating, because when I sweat, I stink.
No, okay, so I sweat so bad. I'm telling you, it is so weird and it's gross for a girl to sweat as much as I sweat. I sweat so fucking bad. But then, like, obviously, like when I'm lifting after I'm done with cardio, like it kind of goes away, or doesn't go away, but it dries up or whatever. But like, it doesn't smell. I don't smell. I don't smell down there. I don't smell anywhere. Like I don't smell.
You can ask my daughter. Well, me and my daughter ran before she's pregnant now, so she hasn't ran with me, but she will run with me, and then she'd be like, "Why do you smell homeless? Like you almost smell like pee too." And I'm like, "I didn't piss myself. That's just the way it comes out because of these vegetables, and since I'm vegan now, like it just comes out of my pores, like, and that's just the way. I don't know. I don't know."
So you don't get the meat sweats, you got the veggie sweats.
Yeah, get the fruit sweat. I got that pineapple just in case if any lady wanted to know. I got that pineapple.
You know that works for women too?
Yeah, I do.
A lot of people don't know.
I know because the women that I used to be with, it tastes like fucking Blackie Miles and Fritos. I'm just playing.
For some reason, I feel like you're not, because you're the fucking ghetto ass people.
I love hood. I used to love hood rats. Okay, I used to love hood rats.
No, I always end up with the fuck boys. So I end up with like people who smell like straight cologne most of the time. I can't smell anything else because that's all they do is it's like they took a shower in cologne. Their body doesn't smell bad, like down there doesn't smell bad. It just for some reason they're just those people that just
because that's what fuckboys do. That's what fuckboys are supposed to do. You're supposed to stay ready.
Well, they're ready. Yeah.
You're supposed to stay ready.
They're the worst people for me. I'm not even kidding. It's bad. It's really bad.
But we live and we learn. Hop to another hood rat. Hop to another fuckboy.
I haven't learned I'm on to the next one.
Well, I'm a born again virgin, so it don't really matter. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. What a horrible week in football. What a horrible week. What? No, I don't want to hear. I won in my fantasy league.
Okay, well, I did win.
I won in my fantasy league.
I wasn't supposed to be honest. Like you got people getting hurt. Lamar Jackson's out. He's not one of my players, but he's fucked. Like a lot of people are like, I'm still keeping him. He's just going to the bench. I'm like, okay, well that's not gonna do nothing for you.
Yes, I lost all my fantasy leagues except for the one that we're in. I did win in that one. I'm
I
4-0. I'm 4-0 in our league. I'm telling you, I'm coming for it all. I'm 4-0 in the league. Everybody on the fucking team is hurt and fucking and on a bye. Everybody get it. Did you see Tyreek Hill get hurt? His fucking leg was pointing the other way. That
Oh
shit was
yeah.
crazy. That shit was crazy. And
Well,
Lamar
it's
Jackson,
Lamar
I don't know.
Jackson.
I don't even know if Lamar Jackson was really hurt. He went to the side and made himself a fucking. He had like a band with a fucking.
He's out for like 3 weeks, so I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see.
I don't know, but I guess I don't. I mean, what do I know? I'm not a fucking NFL
Tyreek
player.
Hill is out. Fucking. Well, that's a bye. Never mind. But he's still questionable, Loveland. I have him too. And then.
But 49ers lost. The Patriots won though, right? Who did they beat? Somebody. Oh, the Panthers. They beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
They fucking smoked the fucking Panthers. I was like, damn. Like,
Well,
did you
not
see,
after.
Did you
It
see
was
Drake?
like-
Drake May. He did the whole like Cam Newton because he went over there and pulled it like a Superman
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
Yeah, he also. They were also talking about him a lot, about how he's like kind of like one of the most improved players because he's only getting better.
let's
Right
see y'all
now?
play a real team though. It's the fucking Carolina Panthers. Let's see y'all play a real team.
I know, but
But I can't say shit. We lost to the fucking Jags. But we really watching the game. We beat ourselves. We beat ourselves. Fumbles and fucking. We didn't wake up until the fucking fourth
We beat the
quarter, and
Steelers.
it was
Oh,
fucking
wait, no, did we?
horrible.
No, they didn't.
No,
beat
you
the-
didn't.
No, we didn't beat the Steelers.
No, you
sorry.
didn't.
I know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because
beat
you.
the Dolphins. I think.
And
Who
then
was the-
and then imagine. Can you imagine paying hundreds of dollars to travel, hundreds of dollars for tickets, only
I
to
know.
go to the game and watch your team tie? What a fucking waste of
That
money!
game was
What a
wild.
fucking waste of money!
That
And
game was fucking wild. Honestly, like, yeah, it wasn't. It was a crazy game. It wasn't the best game, but it was entertaining. I'll give you that. It was, and that's what football. I mean, that's what sports is. you
now
know,
I can't really say about the whole game because
it was entertaining.
I went running and I ran. That was that day I ran 12 miles and I
Didn't
came
watch it?
back and I watched the fourth quarter. I was
Oh.
started. I like as soon as I got home, the fourth quarter was starting, and I was like, wait, where the fuck is Mike at? Because Mike was there. I guess he had tweaked his back there
Oh.
for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
and then and then I was watching that game and I was just like, what a shitty fucking. Nobody plays defense now. Like what the fuck? Like both teams didn't play defense.
Like, what's happening here? Like, and then like, I was watching parts of the game, so I didn't watch the whole thing through because I was like busy, like coming home and doing all the stuff from work. But like in the fourth quarter, I really watched it good. I was watching like every second of it. And then the OT for the tie, I was just like, what? I guess that's like the what the worst things could happen kind of happened, you know?
I was like, what the fuck is LaFleur doing? They still had another down and they're just letting the fucking clock tick. And I'm like, what the fuck? It almost seemed like it was rigged almost. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I thought the time expired and I was like, oh.
I was like,
You got-
I was thinking in my head, do they think this is the NBA or what?
Yeah, they got time for one more play. And then I'm like, as a coach, I probably, like I said, I'd rather lose than tie. I'm not even going to lie. Especially like, I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a football coach. But NFL, honestly, everybody's been getting hurt, but it's still been
Yeah, they have
good.
on and off.
It's still been good though. It's still been good. It's still been good to watch.
Well, that's
It's
because
still
the other
highlights and
players
things like-
are the other players are like picking up the slack. You know,
So
it is.
right now,
I don't know. It's been an interesting season. I feel like.
right right now, I don't feel like there's any teams that are just like out there. Maybe except for the Eagles. The Eagles are like they feel like an well-oiled machine,
Dude, that dude is
And-
giving me so many points. Hurts.
and the Bills. So if you have Josh Allen or if you have
Oh,
Jalen
you
Hurts,
hear about him? Josh Allen's wife is doing like a movie or something, and she's gonna be like getting.
yeah, she's a fucking actress.
Yeah. So people are making it a big deal. They're like, oh, how does it feel to have like an OnlyFans wife and all this bullshit? And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Not an
Women
OnlyFans.
have been fucking guys on fucking movies since the dawn of time. Okay? That's all they have done.
It's
been
art.
on-
It's art. Now, can I say that I'm just like if it was my girl, I'd be proud of her. I'd be like, dang, this is
Yeah.
art. It's art. It's not like she came home and she's like bringing home this dude and you just watching her. Like, no.
No.
Josh Allen even came out and he even said on Sinners
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
he watched Sinners. You could tell that he really loves that girl. He's like,
He
he watched
does.
Sinners and he said, I cried. He's like, I cried because I was so proud of her. Like, she just did so good. Like, and he said, he's like, I don't care what they say about him being with, Michael B. Jordan and everything. Like, for her to even be named with these big actors, he was like, I was so proud of her. That's what
Yeah.
relationships are
That's
about.
what
Relationships are about like she has her own career. That's the reason why I wasn't really mad at the whole Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift. Yeah, you're gonna get this hate because of you being so popular and so famous, but at the same time, it's just like she has her own career. It's not like she's like being with him to be a gold digger, and he's not
no.
being with her. I'm not saying I don't know if they really love each other, if this is just publicity, but at the same time, like this is what it's supposed to be. These are like it's a power couple. Do you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Beyonce, fucking
That's what a real power couple is.
that's what they do. And so like when it comes to Josh Allen, like I, I think ambition is the sexiest thing on a woman. Ambition is the sexiest thing on a woman. It's better. It's sexier than a BBL to me. Whenever you have a girl that knows what she wants and she's working for something, and you're gonna be there for her too, that's sexy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Someone just told me that recently because they were like, describe yourself in one word right now, like how your life is. And I was like, ambition. That's all I put is ambition. And he's like, wow, that's like probably one of the sexiest things I ever heard. I thought it was weird that he said that, but you just said it too. So it made me think. And the reason why I was saying it, and I told him too, is because I'm so ambitious work wise right now. Like I'm just like trying to get more and more all the time. It's not like I'm not happy with my life, but I'm like hustling so bad to get that money. And like I'm fucking making sales when I'm not even at work, and it's like
Right.
I'm so ambitious right now. It's like nobody can stop me. I'm just
So that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to relationships, like sometimes people look for relationships and they're looking for these things that they kind of lose themselves because they want to try to find somebody. But I think it's easier whenever you're working on yourself, somebody's working on themselves, and then out of nowhere, you're kind of just like, okay, what am I going to do to shuffle to still let her do her, let him do him? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the real 50-50. Whenever this whole fucking internet talks about 50-50 and how much a guy makes, how much like I feel like that's the way it should be. It should be like that. People want people to, be masculine or cook. No, I'm good with taking turns. Or let's, you know what I'm saying? Like let's figure some shit out. That's the way you got to do it. You got to figure if you're not happy with yourself, you ain't gonna be happy with somebody else.
Nope. And that's what we were saying when we first started talking about how when we first met, you and I, we were talking about because I was on this journey of like finding myself and like getting myself better because this was like over a year ago, and then I was just like telling you like I have friends with benefits kind of thing going on, but I'm not gonna get in a relationship right now because I'm just not happy with where I'm at in my life. And I was not. I mean, I wasn't super depressed or anything like that. It was just I wasn't there work wise, emotionally, just everything was just like a mess. So I had to kind of like find myself. And I told you, I was like, I need to be content with myself. And as soon as I'm content with myself, that's it. Like I'm going to be the best version of myself.
That's the way it's got to be. And that's whenever you will, I'm not going to say that's when you find your person, but then at the same time, if you don't find your person, you're happy with yourself.
And that's what I was telling someone
alone forever like me.
No, because I was telling this guy that I was talking to, the one that you're not too fond of, but like I was telling him like straight up, like I don't need you. I want you, but I don't need you. So I was like, if it doesn't work out, I'm not too worried about it. It's not a big deal to me because I'm already content with myself. I want a relationship. I don't need one. So I'm not going to settle for things that I don't want. Like if the sex is bad or something like that, I'm not settling because I need it to be up to par. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be like where I want it to be because like I said, I'm content with myself enough where I don't mind being alone right now. I really don't. I want to be with someone, but I don't mind it.
Where I wanna be.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Little bit of ditty. All right, let's go to this first video.
You can't break someone who's not afraid to eat alone and sleep alone. Because the minute you're comfortable with your own company, you become untouchable. Most people stay trapped because they cannot stand the silence of their own company. They need constant validation. They need someone to sit next to them so they can feel safe. But the ones who win, they're the ones that choose the lonely dinners, the nights grinding while everyone else is partying, the morning waking up with nobody clapping for them. They built a backbone in solitude. And that kind of person, you cannot manipulate them with attention. You can't control them with loneliness, and you cannot scare them with abandonment. The world belongs to the ones who mastered being alone. Because when you're not afraid of losing anyone, you're finally free to gain everything.
It goes with what we were talking about earlier, to be honest. I just
About
started.
the ambition and yeah.
But yeah, no, it went with also when I was talking about how you like the guy I was talking to, I was like, you can't really scare me with me being alone, because I've been alone for like the past year and a half, and I'm not scared to be alone. I'm content with myself, and that kind of goes with that. Like you can scare someone who, like she said, eats alone, does everything alone, because those are the types of things we do with family. Those are the types of things. Like, I don't have any fucking family here. The only family I have is my 2 kids. That's it. I have nobody else. I literally have nobody. Getting a divorce, I mean, in my divorce, I lost my ex's family that loved me like to death. And like, now I have nobody here. The only reason I stay here in California is so that my kids can have a relationship with their dad and I don't move away. But to be honest, like, I have nobody here, so I don't I don't have any friends, family, none of that kind of stuff. I adapted to being alone when I
Yeah, and that's I agreed with her up until the till the end when she said that's how I don't know what she say where that's that what who the world belongs to. So I mean, I just got back from the movies, but I go to the movies by myself every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I go to the movies by myself. I go everywhere by myself. But I'm real social, but at the same time, I can be, by myself. So I agree as well. But at the same time, I think there's power into being with somebody as well. Like, okay, I'm gonna say it in two different perspective or two different points to this. The first one I'm gonna say is that like I feel like whenever you are with somebody, that that they both could be alone, but whenever y'all get together, like it's like the best, like the world is y'all's. You know what I mean? It's your world. Like that's the way it works.
Mhm.
But also
Go.
being alone too long, like I'm to the point already. Like since I'm okay with being alone, I don't fight anymore. I don't fight for things that I like, or if I like you or something happens. It's a scary part of being alone, of not being afraid of being alone. So since I'm not afraid to be alone, I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Go do whatever the fuck you want to do then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, let's sit and let's talk this out. No, I'm just like, see ya. You know what I'm saying? Which is
Yeah.
it's a scary part because like I'm not saying you have to fight for everything or somebody's scared, but like if you really ended up liking somebody, like relationships. What did Chris Rock say? Relationships are like you're moving a couch. You know what I mean? Like if one person is carrying one side of the couch and you're trying to get the other person's not carrying it, like, okay, it's not going to work. You can't move the furniture. That's the way the relationship works. You can't move it. You're not going to be able to move forward if both parties are not moving. And a lot of times it's me not moving it. I'm just like, I've been doing this alone for so long. Like, why do I even need your help? And that's the scary part about being alone and not being worried about if somebody else is going to come in your life. Cause I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't. Do I miss it? Fuck yeah, I miss it, but
So I
whatever.
get it, because I have those days too where I wake up and I'm just like, I could care less about the fucking apps, and I won't even go on them. Like, I won't even go on them for like a couple days. So I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like, why am I like? And sometimes I'm like how we were talking about earlier. Like, I'm so like desperately searching for someone. I am, like I said, I am content alone. However, that would be so cool to be a power couple. It would be so cool to like have my own shit going on, and he has his own shit going on. He's cool with that, and I don't have to worry about jealousy or fucking or like any other bullshit, or me not being myself or losing myself again. Like, that would be amazing. But and sometimes I feel like I have gotten to the point where I'm like trying too hard, like we were talking about earlier, and then I'm like, okay, well, I don't really need to do all that. So then I'll cut it, and sometimes it puts me in a bad position with some guys. And then when I start to realize, I'm like, okay, I just tell them straight up, like, I'm not interested, like, because I know in my heart, like in my soul, like it's not for me. And maybe this one that we talked about that I have going on, maybe that's not going to work. I don't know. But if it does, it would be amazing because he lets me be who I am. But like for right now, I'm not.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. At some point you'll get to that point. You'll also get to the point to where you're not going to just say, oh, these apps. No, you're just going to remove them because you're just like, it doesn't matter anymore. If it finds me, it finds me. That's why that's why I've never even cared to even get on an app, because I'm just like I'm so, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to like, I don't know.
I only told you to go on the app because I thought it was funny. Because honestly, like, and some of the people I showed you, like the Clark Kent.
One day you're gonna make a profile for me, and I'm gonna get these messages from people, and I'm gonna be like, where the fuck is this coming from?
What?
And I'm gonna have a whole fucking dating app profile on my shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you know that you're on fucking Tinder or Hinge or Bumble?
No, I don't think.
And I'm like, oh.
I don't think you should date off the dating app, like for reals. But like, I just wanted you to go on so you can see how it is on there. It's crazy and it's funny. I just go on like one date or something to see how people are, because I'm fucking telling you, it's fucking nuts.
Because it's desperation. People get desperate. People want. People, exactly. It's like whether you're looking for a relationship and you're desperate for a relationship, or you're just looking for sex and you're desperate for sex. It's probably a circus. It's probably a fucking circus in that motherfucker.
It really is. It really is. And then you got the people that can date anybody on there that like are.
You got no fucking standards.
No, I'm saying like that are absolutely gorgeous. Like, that they could have anybody they wanted because they're like, look like picture perfect. But then you want to date with them and you're like, oh my God, this person has an intellect of fucking, I don't even know, like a kid.
Maybe that's the one I should get next. Is the dumb pretty girl, just because dumb as rocks, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. At least I have a pretty girl and I can take a picture. That's all.
And then there's a lot of fuckboys on there, and that's when I'm like, oh my God, or bearded guys, Mexican guys. And I'm just like,
muscles, tattoos, and a beard. Holla at Kayla.
Right, like the guy that you were just looking up a little while ago. I don't think he had I was like, oh my God, he just came in my pants.
That's how you and me are alike, though. And it's funny because my sister will do the same shit. My sister will be like, something, and she'll say a name. She'll say a name of her friend, and then be like, well, who's that? What she look like? And she'll be like, no, I'm not even going to show you, because you're going to end up fucking liking her, and then you're going to end up messaging her. I did get a message. I got a call from her one time. Have you fucked any of my friends? And I'm like, what the fuck? She was like, I was arguing with somebody, and they said that guys always fuck their sister's friends. I'm like, I have never fucked any of your friends. I am not like that. I'm a virgin. I am respectful. I am respectable.
You're the second guy who said that to me this week who has fucked a lot of people.
I haven't, though. My number is probably lower than yours.
No, it's not.
I bet it is.
I bet you it's not.
I bet it is. If it was, would you judge me if it was? Would you be like, dang, this dude is just fake? I thought he really was with a lot of people.
No, I wouldn't think you were fake, but I'd just be like, wow, I really judged him. I was really judgy.
You are.
I am.
Let's go to the next one here.
Not in a bad way, not in a mean way, I promise. I love you guys.
I know.
In society, we tell men what they ought to do and they go do it. But if we tell women what they ought to do and what they should do, they go insane and they think you're being misogynistic. So it's like, men, you need to go to work. You need to make a lot of money. You need to provide. You need to get married. You need to have kids. Women, you can do whatever you want. You're fine. We're told you can be completely dependent on a man, or you can go be independent. You can start an OnlyFans. You can make a ton of money in your career. That's not the way that marriage works, truly. But a marriage is two people codependent on each other. Like my husband and I are dependent on each other. It's not I'm dependent on him and he's completely independent. I know we have our roles in a marriage for a reason. We also have a very strong commitment to each other. So yes, there is a lot of trust trust. It's like, I trust my husband with everything in me, and he does the same for me. And it wouldn't be able to work if that wasn't the case.
Why isn't she making a sandwich? I don't understand. Was this like a cooking tutorial?
She's not doing her role apparently. No, I mean, and I'm kind of old school, I'm kind of old school when it comes to that. So like, I do think my role as a woman or a wife or whatever is to be like cooking, cleaning, doing like domestic stuff. But then I'm also like, it really attracted to people that let me like be ambitious and do what I gotta do, you know, like because that wasn't always the case. But no, OnlyFans. But she's right though, because women do say like, oh yeah, you gotta go make money, you gotta be rich, you need all these things. But then when he tells her like, hey, you cannot have OnlyFans or you cannot get naked online or whatever, she wants to do it more because she wants to be a bitch about it and be like, oh, you're trying to control me. And it's like,
You just can't say it out loud is the thing. If you said it to them on the side, might be different. But if you said, "Hey, women, y'all can't do this," and then it does sound misogynistic. She had something in her armpit too. I don't know if you saw the video, but she had something in her armpit. I think it was deodorant. Anyways, but she's right about that. She is right about that. But that's what I'm saying about the whole internet thing. Is just like I feel like the whole internet thing is. It's ruining people's perception of things. Like the whole, he has to make 6 figures. He has to be 6 feet taller. Like none of that shit matters in real life. You might think that it matters, and that's what like society tells you that matters, but it doesn't matter. None of that matters because you'll start finding people, and you're just like, oh, I like this. You know, I hate that he's only this tall, or I hate that this, but like when it comes to ambition, like you got to see like, is he working? Is he actually trying to get to where he needs to be? Do you know what I mean? Like. You don't want to lose somebody out because like, oh shit, this dude didn't have a job, but you saw that he was, you know, in school or anything. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole internet shit is just it. Like I said, it's because he's like, you say it out loud. Like if I told you like, hey, even if I said women should be ambitious and not be cooking in the kitchen, even if I said that, it sounds like, why the fuck are you telling a woman what to do? You know, why are you telling a woman what to do? So, like, you just don't say it out loud. You just keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? But, I mean, she is right. Like you said, I agree and I disagree. We just come to the age to where everything on the internet is one way and it's really not that way.
Well, that's because everybody bases their life off of that. Like the whole toxic thing. Like, it's so cool to be toxic online. Because that shit's so funny. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I freaking watch toxic videos like fucking every day because that shit is hilarious. But am I gonna be like that in real? I mean, I get feisty like I always say, but like I don't get like toxic to the point where like it's like crazy where I'm bashing people's windows and shit like that. Like,
yeah, like me posting. I posted that one that said, "I love being single, but sometimes I do miss a girl." Waking up at the foot of my bed crying at 3 a.m. with my phone in her hand. That's never happened. But I thought it was fucking hilarious. And there are people that send me messages that were like, oh, so this is the way you really are. And I'm like, no, yeah, like funny. That's the way I am. It's funny because I never, oh, what if somebody did that to your daughter? Can we just, like, the internet was made to laugh. That's what I think. I think the internet was made to laugh. People take it now with, you know, politics going crazy, the toxic shit going crazy. Everybody takes everything so serious now. It's just like, bro, like when did we become this of just being so serious about everything? Like everybody's so serious. I'm going to laugh. And if you can't handle it, don't follow it. If you can't handle it, don't listen to us because we're going to make jokes. We're going to say that shit's gay. You know what I mean?
or pussy is wet or something like that. We're gonna say something bad.
It's like, I don't know because of the whole like I don't know. I don't want to get into all the other internet shit, but
not the politics
yes.
part. But yes, I agree and disagree with so many things, and just don't take life so serious. Don't fucking copy shit off the internet. That shit's meant to be funny. It's not meant to be
live your life.
Serious.
Live your life. And if it is, so I think that's another thing is where as a society we haven't really been able to cope with is messing with somebody's opinion about something. Whether you agreed with this girl or not, or like they'll have Billboard or Complex will have like top 10 rap albums of all time, and people will lose their fucking minds. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
bro,
god, they lose their
this
shit.
is their opinion.
Yeah.
This is their opinion. This is their opinion. Why are you mad about somebody's opinion? Because I have people in my top 5, my top 10 that you'll be like, what the fuck? Because that's how I grew up and that's who I like. So like, what the fuck? Why are you mad about somebody's fucking opinion? I still don't get why you were mad at somebody's opinion. If a dude likes fat girls, let him like fat girls. You know what I'm saying? If
I
a dude
know. I have this couple that
likes
I follow, and they're like the cutest couple, and they have been together since like high school. And people are always like, "Oh, he's cheating on you because she's chunky and he's like super super fit." And they're always like, "Oh, he's gonna be cheating. There's no way that he's being faithful and all this shit." But then she also gets mad at the same time. She starts talking shit to people, and I'm like, "Dude, like, they're just getting
like
mad at you."
you also got to know that whatever you post is going to get these people's opinions, even though it's their opinion on your opinion. Like you're going to get that, and if you can't handle it, honestly, I mean, let's just keep it real with the show. Like before we started, I told you, I said, hey, people might come at you. You're going to have tough skin. If you can't handle people talking shit, like they're going to tell you, even if it's not true, they're going to be like, they're going to tell you, they're going to try to get you into insecurity. And if you can't have tough skin, then we can't do this show. And you were like, I can handle it. And you have, you know what I mean? Like if somebody's going to say some shit, they're going to say some shit. I had to post something about the other day and they're like, hey, why don't you fucking cut your fucking catfish shit off? Like, you leave my fucking pubes on my face alone.
Yeah. I No, but please come for me, okay? Because this is all jokes. This is all fun, okay? We don't really need all that bullshit. Like,
But that's the reason why I don't really post. I mean, I have, but I don't really do it. Is like I don't post my daughters a lot because I don't want people to come after them. You know what I'm saying? Because they do. I've had people in my inbox because of me saying something about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And oh, that's why your daughter. I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm just like, I don't understand it at all. But I know not to get mad. I know that they're doing things. It came from a fucking profile that had 0 followers, 0 posts. You know what I mean? They you don't even use their real fucking shit anymore because they're fucking scared to say it in real, with their real shit. So
yeah,
so
no, I
I
have
just
people in mind that are like that too. Like even with like I remember a long time I was getting attacked when I was doing the pickup lines, and people are like,
oh
"You're
yeah.
so fucking desperate. Like you just act like you want dick, like so much dick all the time, and like where's your OF?" And like, dude, I literally was gonna
And
have.
if you did, so what? And if you did, so what? Even if you did want that all the time, who cares? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at that girl, what's her name? Bonnie Blue, the one that had the
Okay.
1,000 men or whatever. Like, okay, I don't believe in you fucking a thousand dudes, but if it makes her happy, that's not my business. I don't give. I'm not paying for the fucking OnlyFans. I'm more gonna judge the people that are actually paying the fucking shit to watch it. Like
I know we were
you're paying, you
we
know what
were
I'm saying? Like,
following it, not because we were like, "Oh my god, shame on her, she's a fucking hoe." No, she was already a porn star in the first place. Okay, so let's start there. And two, like that's not my business to judge her. She's making a shitload of money. I don't give a fuck. I just think it's interesting, to be honest, that you could fuck that many people in a day or whatever time frame she does, because she does all the different ones. And I'm just like, holy shit. And then when they do the like vlog, I kind of try to look to see if I can see any faces.
yeah, big. I mean, I do want. Yeah, like you said, you want to know those things. But that's what I'm saying. Even what we were talking about before, where I told you how like swingers seem like they're the happiest people in the world. I couldn't have the girl that I love fucking somebody else. Now, somebody dating or something, I don't know. You might try new things, but regardless, they just seem like they're the happiest people alive. Like they don't give a fuck. They really don't care. They really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
They,
because
I
they
mean,
know.
they're already fucking everybody they can. They're sharing their fucking spouses and shit. Like, what are you gonna tell them? And then you're gonna judge them? Okay, they don't give a fuck, and that's
Oh, because they're happy. They're like doing what they want to do. Like shit. Like they're fucking like their fucking sex life is like amazing. And that honestly, like that is one of the most important things to me at this point, like in a relationship, is like sex too, because like I feel like that just like releases so much stress, so much everything, and just gets you so intimate. It just gets you so like happy, and that's how those swingers are. I mean, what I
And
do,
everybody's
I
into whatever they're into.
don't my man, but like to each his own.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And whenever you're into something, you're just into it. Some people are into feet. Some people are just wanted. I mean, you talked about
No.
you talked about the dude that had the micro. Like he gets his joy off of somebody else having sex with you because you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
mean, that's just their life. That's just their life. So live y'all's motherfucking life. That's all we're saying. Just live your fucking life and stop worrying about somebody else's life. That's what the thing is. Like, you gotta stop worrying about whatever but somebody else is doing. That's the thing about reality TV. Honestly, that's a big red flag to me. If you start telling me about the Love and Hip Hops and the Housewives, and I'm just like, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you because you like drama, and I'm not fucking with
every
it.
girl likes drama, but
Not every girl.
they want it in their life. It doesn't
And
mean they like this. Yeah.
well, like the girl said, I can't say what women should like and not like. I'm just telling you what I prefer. Let's go to the next one.
Anyway,
Of 5 questions that you should ask yourself when you're
Okay.
in a relationship on how to decide whether or not you should stay in it. And these questions were
I'm listening.
amazing. First question: if someone told you you're a lot like your partner, would this be a compliment to you? 2, are you truly fulfilled or just less lonely?
I'm literally
You know?
answering these in my head. I'm like, yes,
Right?
no,
Okay.
yes.
3, are you able to unapologetically be yourself, or do you feel you need to show up differently to please your partner? 4, are you in love with who your partner is right now as a whole, or are you in love with their good side, their potential, and the idea of them?
The potential.
And then the last one, this is a heavy one.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you want your future child or imagined child to date someone like your partner?
That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
so I think it makes you think a little. Like, it's not like you would want to.
I know. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to stop it at the middle, right at the start, where she said, "Ask yourself 5 questions." Nope. Anyways, so
It kind of reminds me of that one guy that does like weird shit, and then he's like, "Well, anyway, this is what I'm talking about." Yeah, no,
The
I
girl-
think we
No, go
don't
ahead.
think we don't think of like
the biggest question to me, I mean, besides the kid one, is I don't know if she said it or not. Are you in love with me? Or are you in love with the person? Or are you in love who you think the person is in your head?
the potential or whatever.
Or I guess it could be the potential, or it could be like sometimes you'll meet somebody and in your head you think there's a certain person, but they're not that certain person. So it's just like, oh, they can be that person. I guess that is potential. Do you know what I mean? Or the idea of me. You know what I'm saying? So you get disappointed because you thought I was somebody else that I wasn't. You know? But
I think I'm gonna ask the next guy that I talk. I'm gonna write these questions down. Yeah,
you can't ask the person that.
I'm gonna ask him, like, what do you think?
You
of
can't.
this?
The questions are for yourself. They're not for your person.
No, I know, but what I'm gonna ask, what do you think of these questions? Like, would would
You brought that shit on a date. I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of my
not
face,
on a
please.
day? I said the next
I'm not
time
calling you.
meet someone.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. She gave me a fucking questionnaire. I'm not
No.
calling her back.
It's because it's good to be like intellectual with
You
someone.
know what? Her tits are
to
nice.
talk
I guess I'll
about.
give her a chance.
Oh my god, I hate you. You shut up for a second. Okay, so I was saying it's good to be intellectual, to think of these these questions, and to be able to talk about things like this. Like, I feel like I learned so much about people by just asking questions and about things. I'm literally always asking people questions about things, because I always want to learn more. And I feel like, like they're a little stretched, some of them, but would I would just like to get his opinion and see like, oh, like, what do you think? Like, Are you know what I mean? Like, do you
But
go?
you can't really do that because they're gonna when you first meet somebody and you ask these things, sometimes you're gonna say things you're not gonna answer truthfully. You're not gonna answer to what you think. You're gonna answer to what you think that they want to hear. So if you
Not
let's say you
about.
and me just met me, I know, but I'm just saying, if you met me and you came up with some questions and I'm like trying to answer them, I'm gonna think about the best answer that I think that you're gonna want to hear.
But not about me. I'm saying, like, in past relationships, have you ever dated someone because you thought they had more potential or this or that? You know, like, those are good questions for people because it's like it makes you learn a lot about who they were, who they are, and stuff like that.
But that's what I was telling you earlier too of like sometimes you're looking for something, so you're looking for this partnership and you ignore a red flag because it's a small minor inconvenience. So instead of thinking of how it could be bigger, you're like, that's nothing to worry about because he's a great dad or he's a great this or he's a great person. That like some small little red flag, you'll be like, it's not a big deal. Do you know what I mean? So I guess those questions are important to ask sometimes because like you really got to realize, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody can be a good dad. Do you love him? No, I don't love him, but he's such a good dad to my kids, and he's such a this and he's such a that.
Just
But
okay. So I was talking to someone for like a week or whatever, and I started talking to them on the phone, only in chat, and then I started talking to them on the phone like I don't know, like a week after, like I said, and then so the first conversation went great. You know, we were getting along, we were hitting it off. He's cool. We're like yin and yang, you know. But then the second conversation, that's what ended everything. Like completely to the point where I was like, he's not my type because it's a red flag. He literally told me because I was talking about how I'm being picky right now because I want to find someone who I like really, really, really match with. Someone who really just gets me and I get them and it works out and all this kind of thing, you know? Like, and I'm not talking about how they look. Yes, I
right,
mean, we pretty much have to look at how they look because of fucking online dating. That's how it is nowadays. But I'm talking about can I talk to this person? Because yes, I have matched with the hottest guys ever, but after talking to them, I was just like, there's nothing there. I can't talk to them. Like, how am I gonna have a relationship with them? So then I would be like, hey, I'm not interested. Whatever that whole spiel is that I always say. So then this guy, I'm talking to him on the phone. Like I said, we're cool and everything like that. He tells me because I was telling him about how picky I was or whatever, and then he tells me, you really don't, really can't be picky. And I'm like, what do you mean? And then he's like, well, you said you're almost 40 years old. He's like, you're getting way too old to be picky. And I was just like, it was so awkward that I didn't even
yeah,
know
because like,
what to say. Like
what
at
does
that
age
point,
what does age have to do with your self-respect?
and I was just like,
Because you're not
no,
being picky. These are your preferences. Like,
yeah, and
yeah, even if your preferences were out the fucking water, stupid, fucking dumbest shit
like a
ever,
rich man
like,
or
and
something.
and you might not find that person. You still have these preferences, and if you don't find them, then and you're okay with it, then you're okay with it. Why would you tell somebody that you're being too picky? That's crazy. That's
No,
crazy.
well, he didn't say I was being too picky. He just said that he's like, I can't be because I'm getting too old.
That's what I'm
So
saying. That's crazy.
literally, like that, he said those words to me on the phone. It got so awkward, silent. I had no fucking idea what to say. I was just like, and then I just told him like straight up, no, I can be because it's what I want and it's how I'm gonna get along with the person. And then I told him like I was like, I have to go, like I got stuff to
I have to
do.
go walk my goldfish.
Anyway, and then I thought about the conversation, like, because I was laying on the couch at the time, and I was just like, nothing was on. I was just like in my head thinking, like, was I like, is this really a red flag, or am I making a big deal for nothing? Like, no, he didn't mean it to hurt me or any of that kind of thing, and it didn't hurt me. It was just fucking annoying, and I was just like, no, like, you can't tell me what I can and can't you do, like as far as dating, because you're not nothing to me. So then after I I talked to him again, and I was just like straight up. I was just like, I'm not like interested in you. I just really think that you judge too much, and I don't want to be judged the whole time that we're together, So I was just like, this is not for me. And then he's like, okay, take care.
See ya. Because you're better than me. Because I would have just ghosted. I wouldn't even have
Oh
given you
no,
an
I don't
explanation.
ghost. That's the thing. I don't ghost because I want to let people know that, hey, we're not gonna do this.
No, I'm just like, get the hint.
I told one guy, hey, I'm not interested. I don't know if I screenshotted you his response. He's like, I wish you would have ghosted me. I'd rather you ghosted me. And then he's putting all these smiley faces up and all this bullshit. And like, I'm just like, dude. And then he's like, oh, no need to keep messaging me. And then this dude keeps fucking going and going. I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Okay. I don't want you. It is what it is. Like, why do people get so like why do they have such an ego about it? Like, just leave it alone. Someone doesn't want you. It is what it is. You only been talking for like a week or two. Like, they don't mean nothing to you. I'd rather not be ghosted. I'd rather someone straight up say, hey, I don't like you for these reasons, or I don't like this, or whatever. One guy told me, like, you're not bougie enough for me. I'm like, okay, dude, and I never will be. Thanks, bye. But he wasn't saying that he didn't want to see me. He was just saying, like, at the time, like, I'm not bougie enough. And then I was just like, and I never will be.
Where do you meet these fucks? Like, it's crazy.
It's not gonna happen because that's just not who I am.
Yep. And that's why I'm single.
And that's why I like the guy.
But ask the questions, though. I think we both agree. Ask the questions. Ask the questions. Ask the questions to yourself. I mean, you can do what you're saying, because, like, I mean, you do want to have an intellectual conversation with somebody, but ask a question to yourself. If you really start falling in love,
ask it to yourself. Yeah, and then you can always ask them later, like, to have those kind of conversations. I don't know. I just like to talk about everything. I'm a weirdo.
I opened his phone, and the first thing when I opened his phone on accident was the photo album, and right in the photo album, when you click in the photo album, was a booty pic of his booty cheeks spread wide open. And yeah.
So I got a lot of questions. But go ahead.
Because guys have asked me for these pictures before. They're like, can you send me a
Okay,
picture?
but ask you. This is a picture of himself. So first of all, the first question that comes to mind is, how did you know it was his booty?
You're a man. You're fucking man. His.
I've never showed my booty hole to no girl.
Dude,
I've
been in booty hole, so I know. So usually, I know what it looks.
You know when you go to fucking Petco or fucking PetSmart and you go get the fishes and they have that fucking algae eater that.
That's me. Okay. Hey, you never.
What are you doing though?
You never know.
What are you doing though? What are you doing? What are you doing if you're actually in a relationship and you pull up a picture and he's spread eagle like that, and he didn't send it to you, you didn't know it, you just saw it, and you're just like, are you confronting him about it? What are you doing?
Well, I want to know first, is he open? I need to see the picture. Dude, I could not confront him right away because I'd be laughing so fucking hard. Because I'd be like, what the fuck is happening right now?
See, but that's good because you're not going to be mad at him. You're not going to be like upset. You're just going to be like, what the fuck is this? And you're going to fucking bust out laughing. See, but
who the fuck am I with?
But exactly, you have to start thinking to yourself, like, did he send this to somebody? What the fuck? What the fuck is, because
as a question later after I was done thinking it was hilarious and trying to.
Because as a man, if I found that in my woman, I mean, it's weirder that it's a man, but like if I found my woman and she had that like that, I'd be like, this is sexy and all, but like, why didn't I get this picture? Did this picture go to somebody else?
Like, oh, I was gonna edit it and send it to you. There's so many pictures that I take, like kind of nudish pictures for like my person.
So I had an ex that one time, like I never sent a dick pic ever, but when I started losing weight, like I just like taking pictures of myself. I took pictures of myself. That's all I would do. So she found these pictures and she's just like, "Who the fuck are you sending these to?" And I was just like, "I'm not sending them to anybody."
I would
And she didn't believe me. She didn't believe me. And I mean, I'm single now, so I tell you the truth, but I wasn't. I hadn't sent, this was years and years ago, but I hadn't sent it to anybody. And it's like, how do you, and me saying this out loud now, because I was just about to say, you know, if it was my girls, like, who are you sending it to? And I wouldn't believe her, because I wouldn't believe her. I wouldn't believe if I went through your phone and I saw just naked pictures and you're just like, oh, those are just for me, just for me. I'd be like, yeah, fucking right. And they might be for you, but I'm just saying. And that's why I actually had a post like that, and I'll probably post it again, where I said, "Hey ladies, y'all know those pictures that you have in your camera roll in the hidden folder that you haven't sent nobody because you don't know if you want to send it to somebody. Send it to me. Send it to me. I'll let you know if you should send it or not. Send it to me. I'm a watcher. I do like to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I like to watch. So just you know, me looking at titties whenever I was 10, 11, 12 years old, I still have the same reaction now that I'm 40. I just love titties. You gotta love titties. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta love titties.
Huge ones. And even in the sports bra, they look huge. And I'm like they never shrink. They never get small. No, but I'm saying like I have so many pictures in my camera, like on my boobs, anything like sexual, and a lot of girls do. So,
But a man spread
but
eagle.
you said if it was your girl, you'd be.
I know, but I just started thinking about like whether he's bent over or he's, what did we say last time? A fucking Boston crab up like this, and all of a sudden you're just like, you go through your man shit.
I want to know: is he opening his butt cheeks? Is he
She
like?
said spread.
Over?
She said spread open. He was bent over, spread open.
She didn't say bent over, or is he like on the bed like that? I don't think she said bent over. I think she said spread.
Okay, she didn't say bent over. She just said spread wide open.
Yeah.
She
So
said a picture of his.
Is he like?
What if he was just? What if he had like? What are they called?
We gotta see the picture.
What are the bumps called? What are those bumps called that you get? Hemorrhoids. What if he just had hemorrhoids and he just wanted to see like, hey, let me see where this is at so I can get it. What if he had something back there? I can't even make excuses for the man. I don't know why you would have your shit spread open. Were you sending them to Diddy? Maybe he was sending them to Diddy. What?
Or if you were doing that, wouldn't you like squat down and just real quick? Not like spread open. She said spread.
Spread.
But I don't know. Buttholes are always dark. So I don't know why he would be sending a girl his like spread open.
What if he's not sending it to a girl?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the point.
I don't think he is.
That's the point. I think we both agree. That's what I'm saying. If you found it in your man's thing, yes, it would be funny to you, but you wouldn't think to your head. You wouldn't think to yourself, "What bitch are you sending this to?"
No, I'd be like,
"Are you sending this to dudes? What the fuck is this gay shit in your shit?" Like you sending.
Okay, and I'm one of those people who straight up. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking in my head, and I'm gonna say it exactly how I'm thinking it. And sometimes it's offensive. So I would be like, "Are you gay?"
You have to ask. I'd
be like, "Are you gay? Like, what's going on? Why are your butt cheeks spread open?" The only time I seen them spread open is if I was eating your ass.
Because he's probably gonna make some excuse and be like, "Well, I was saving that so I could send it to you later. I just didn't want to send it right now. Whenever I took it."
No, please don't, guys. Don't ever do that. Please don't spread your butt cheeks and send us your asshole picture. Please fucking don't do that. Your asshole is so dark, and it just I feel like my asshole.
I had a girl. I had a girl ask me to send her my balls one time, and I was like, "I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that." She's like, "I don't even want to see anything else. I just want to see your balls." And I'm like, "What are you, a doctor?"
Balls, but I don't want to.
She didn't even want to see that. She didn't. She just said balls. I'm like, "What do you?" Yeah, she's just like, "Let me see them." And I'm like, "What?" That's just weird. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Sorry,
I'm not fucking doing that.
No, I like seeing. I mean, I do like seeing dick pics sometimes, but like dick and balls. But I'm not gonna. Please don't send me your wrinkly balls just like by itself. It's just like a sack there. I need the whole thing, not just part of it. It's like a wrinkly old guy's head or something.
That's what I'm saying. It was the weirdest request, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna just send you my balls. But yeah, that should see. This is like we always come to this part of the show to where it's just like, why are we like this now? Why? I don't know. We're talking about booty holes and ball sacks and booty holes. That's probably going to be the name if it won't get censored. That'll be the name of the episode: ball sacks and booty holes. But,
I'm really kidding. Don't send me your assholes. Keep your asshole to yourself.
y'all heard it. If you get flooded with fucking DMs and asshole pics,
I was kidding. Oh my God.
week 34. This is another week of just dumb stupidity. This is what we do. This is what we talk about. There's no limits. We just, who cares?
Well, I think I said
At
pussy
all.
and balls and dick so many times in this video. I don't even know how many times I said it. We're so dumb.
Drop down and get your eagle on.
Now I can't
Omar.
now. So I'm like literally imagining like him like on the bed, spread his legs opening his butthole like
Week 34. I'm Marco, aka DeMarco. This is Kayla, aka send me your booty holes and send it spread open, wide open. Why are we like this now? Peace.
Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.